What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tiger T. I am Tyler, and today I'm doing another death battle. We got Deadpool versus Mask. Um, yeah, Deadpool versus Mask. We've done death battles before. Um, we'll see what this one's all about. These are more like kind of funny characters, kind of wacky, So, obviously, make sure to like and subscribe to Death Battle. And of course, we're gonna make a prediction what we got. We always do predictions. So let's see, Deadpool or The Mask. So I really just know them from the movies, Deadpool 1 and 2. The more recent, Fox movies or whatever. And then Mask from obviously The Mask, the Jim Carrey movie. So I don't really know their comic book stuff, and I feel like their comic book stuff is where it's really going to get crazy. So this is probably my least informed prediction I've made so far, because again, Deadpool and The Mask respectively are both insane, wacky, like kind of fourth wall breaking characters. So it's going to be a tough prediction, but I mean, again, Deadpool is kind of immortal, isn't he? Like, he can't really die, or I guess he can die, but he regenerates, right? He does have guns, swords. Then you got the Mask, the Mask is just a cartoon character, though. Like, I feel like comic book stuff is hard to vote against because comics are so deep, but like the Mask is a cartoon character for the most part. So it's like with that, it's like, can he die? You know what I mean? Like, is it possible for him to die? Could Deadpool just rip off the Mask and then it's over? I don't know. I think with that, I'm gonna go Mask, just because it's like, I don't really know how he works, So I think I might give the edge to Mask, only because I think he's just, again, more of like a cartoon character, and it's hard to kill cartoon characters, I feel like. But we will see. Let's obviously make your own predictions, and we'll see who gets it.
You sure this is gonna work? This'll shut him up for good?
Trust me, it's the perfect plan.
Okay then, let's get started.
To most of us, the laws of reality are unbending rules we never question.
Even for us, but for some people, they're more like guidelines.
Such as Deadpool, Marvel's murder of the micropenis.
And the Mask, a total Chad who just oozes big dick energy.
Huh, could have sworn that would get his attention.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Oh yeah, because I think they've done a Deadpool death battle before. I don't know what it was, but I think they've done a death battle with Deadpool before, and yeah, I think with this one they're probably gonna mess with the format of the video a little bit, because I think, like I said, Deadpool especially is very fourth wall breaking, so that's probably what happened last time. We'll see.
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
My third death battle?
Oh, it's third one. Okay.
Wait, what was that about a micro penis?
Every famous superhero has a special something which makes them recognizable. Some are gothic knights of darkness, a showcase of order versus chaos.
Oh, dude,
Some
get
are
him.
instantly relatable, a prime example of an average person in a not-so-average world.
Yeah,
And
Spider-Man.
some are shoved in your face over and over and over again until you just can't take it anymore.
Ooh, I remember
Shucks,
that.
Are you talking about me? You're such a sweet talker.
Go away.
We've been through this, but why stop a good thing? Hi, I'm Wade Wilson, masterful mercenary and twice robbed of winning People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive award. Way back, I got stuck in a seriously shitty situation called cancer.
Oh
The
no.
worst supervillain. But then the good folks of Department K offered me a cure. Sounded great. Until I learned the big plot twist.
Department K was actually a sect of the Weapon X program, a top-secret project for crafting super soldiers by any means necessary.
They shot Wade up with 50 cc's of hot, creamy Wolverine juice. It gave him the same crazy healing factor, but also turned his face into an improv
Oh, no.
comedy prompt.
You look like an avocado. Had sex with an older, more disgusting avocado.
Yeah. After escaping in gruesome fashion, Wade resumed his life as a mercenary, taking the name Deadpool.
He's
It's
got
a good
your
name.
standard superhuman buffs. Super strength, super speed, super toughness, the works. But he put that super swagger to use as an expert martial artist. Though it's hard to tell sometimes because he lets himself get hit a lot.
Hey, when you have a healing factor that would make even Logan's nuclear-charred adamantium skeleton blush, you let yourself nosh on a lead sandwich every once in a
Yeah,
while.
live a little.
I've survived gunshot wounds, impalement, organ destruction, stupefaction, and even freaking disintegration. Good luck trying
Wow.
to take me out.
Okay,
Don't
guys.
take all the credit for yourself.
Deadpool
You know
might
you were
win.
cursed with everlasting life by Thanos during some of that.
Deadpool might
well,
win.
me and Space Grimace have a really deep relationship. About as deep as I am and his girlfriend. Hey-oh!
Good thing Thanos removed the curse so he could violently murder you.
An impulse I deeply empathize with.
Well, as much as I liked getting resurrected after that, I like doing the opposite to other people even more. As in killing them. With weapons, especially my lovely Golden Girls, Bee and Arthur.
That would be his katanas, which are almost unbreakable thanks to an energy field from his suit. Fully charged, they can even cut the Hulk.
Wow.
Even then, Deadpool is a walking arsenal with enough machine guns, sniper rifles, grenades, rocket launchers, tranquilizers, etc. to take out a small country.
And if I'm feeling cute, I might delete you later with any one of the wacky weapons of mass destruction I've picked up on my misadventures. Like a gun that wipes you from history, the actual Venom symbiote, and the 7th Infinity Stone, the Continuity Gem. It rewrites canon itself and could even make Wiz and Boomstick bearable co-hosts.
Wow.
I mean,
Got him.
Oh yeah? Well, let's go over some of these feats of yours. Take it away, Wiz.
With pleasure. Deadpool has showcased his impressive super strength when, at one point, he stood up straight, without aid. Based on Deadpool's cannon weight and examining the distribution of mass here, we can deduce his legs can
An
support
idiot.
210 pounds, or just under 100 kilograms.
wait, what?
Oh, or how about the time he held up this pistol?
They're
That's a
making-
Desert Eagle
they're
Mark
making
19,
jokey
which weighs
feats.
72 whole ounces. Amazing.
Guys, what the hell? You know I can kick people through concrete walls and yank around a 6-ton helicopter, right?
Here we can see him running, much like typical human beings
Running.
run. And the average male running speed is about 9.4 kilometers per hour.
Hey, I was out running a goddamn airplane. Do you know how fast airplanes are? Jesus H. Christ almighty, do some research for once, you frauds.
Jokes aside, Deadpool can move faster than the eye can track. He's caught Captain America's shield, which
Ooh.
Cap can throw fast enough to slice through tanks. He's even dodged the electric-powered mutant Surge's lightning blasts. If these are anything like the leaders of real lightning, they could be moving over 98,000 meters per second.
Deadpool's a tough son of a bitch, too. He's survived a sunburn from a freaking space laser, getting crushed under the Chrysler building, and an explosion that cratered an entire city block. Just look at the size of that.
Measuring the crater's volume and applying statistics for pulverization of rock, the explosion must have equaled about 130 tons of TNT.
That's like getting hit in the face with 22 monster trucks driving at top speed, all at the same time.
But Deadpool isn't perfect. Far from it, obviously. Unlike Wolverine, his chemically induced healing factor isn't a natural evolution, and so it seriously damaged his brain. Which explains a lot.
This guy isn't just annoying as balls, he's legit insane. Talk about a terrible combination.
Well, Deadpool's insanity leads him to talk to seemingly invisible people, namely the writers and editors of each comic book he's in.
I mean, is it really insanity if it's true? That's even how he got rid of the continuity gem, by literally handing it over to the editors.
While his broken mind and daredevil attitude makes him incredibly unpredictable, it can often put him in over his head.
Ooh,
Plus, while
that
his
doesn't look
healing
good.
factor is quite potent, it's not an instant quick fix.
That's why he prefers to reattach his limbs rather than wait for them to regrow.
Am I crazy? Or is your hand really small?
That's not pleasant.
He's got a baby
His
hand.
biggest weakness, though, is that he's a dumb internet meme and he should feel bad about it.
And using this mathematical formula, taking account of
Memes
Deadpool's
plus
abundance in
cringe.
media, we can quantify exactly how dumb he is.
You know, I've done this death battle bullshit 3 times now, and can I just say, I hope you douchebags never change. I love it. I'll be over there chomping on popcorn and chimichangas while your heads explode trying to figure out how I could possibly lose this one. Toodles.
Good riddance.
Deadpool may be an annoying clown who has menaced Marvel's good and bad sides for decades, but he's also had sex with my mom over 100 times and made her moan like, hey,
Hey,
go
wait,
take the
hey, wait a
fucker.
second.
Come back here, you son of a bitch!
I didn't write that.
Psychologist Carl Jung once described the persona as a kind of mask, designed on the one hand to make a definite impression on others, and on the other to conceal the true nature of the individual.
Right.
Basically, who we are on the inside is different than who we are on the outside. But what if putting on a mask could actually reveal what was underneath it?
Underneath the
Oh
mask?
no.
You mean your face?
I don't even know how to start to answer that.
Use your mouth, it's on your face. Well, while Wiz is trying to figure out how masks work, dumbass, let's talk about one mask in particular, the mask.
Its origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say it was used as part of an African tribal ritual. Others say it was created by Loki, the Norse god of mischief.
Who knows and who cares? It wound up in the hands of Stanley Ipkiss, the slubbiest, dorkiest loser this side of Deadpool.
Did he sharpen a pen?
Degenerates have feelings too, you know.
Curious, Stanley donned the mask and was transformed from an everyman to a Superman.
Hey.
Smokehead! And now he's a big green cartoon character the media dubbed Big Head.
But you can just call him the Mask. With his newfound powers,
Man,
Stanley
could
would take on the
anyone
mob
else play
and
the Mask
girl
other
would
than
live
Jim
happily
Carrey?
ever after, right?
I don't think so.
Don't let the family movie fool you. Sorry, movies. I always forget that second one.
Don't blame ya. This ain't your silly Steamboat Willie shenanigans. Get ready for some good old-fashioned hardcore violence.
See, the mask itself is alive, and it desires nothing more than absolute carnage. By tapping into its wearer's repressed id, it can turn a nebbish nobody like Stanley into a rampaging serial killer.
Complete with Bugs Bunny powers. Horrifying.
Metafictional combat scientists like myself have long speculated about a unifying theory that could explain the source of the mask's powers. We call this phenomenon Toon Force. Think
I
of it
remember
as
that
Bugs
episode
Bunny, Popeye,
where he
and
cut
Michael
off
Jordan.
Florida.
A being that wields Toon Force seems capable of accomplishing almost anything they desire so long as they find it humorous. With this power, the mask can manipulate the laws of physics whenever he likes, even breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, God, no, he can break it too. You never said anything about that.
Oh
And
no,
we've
now we got two of them.
Don't forget about me!
Two of them.
Regardless, Toon Force allows the mask to summon any kind of weapon imaginable from thin air.
Everything from oversized guns and rocket launchers to whoopee cushions, dynamite, anvils, hell, anything from the good fellas at Acme.
Toon Force users can manipulate their bodies in any way they like, whether it be stretching their limbs, inflating themselves like a balloon, or shape-shifting into giant monsters.
And best of all, you can't really hurt a Toon. Well, at least not in the normal way.
Right, it's not that the mask has a specific healing factor or some such, it's more like he can just say no to damage.
He's had holes blown in him, had his head cut off, stripped his own flesh from his bones, and was blown up into a bloody pulp. He can outpace Lobo, remember him? Because he doesn't need to wait for his body to heal. It just happens.
However, the scariest thing about the mask's use of Toon Force is how it affects the world around him. In most cases, the rules of Toon Force are applied to the user and whomever
That's
or
so
whatever the force is
stupid.
affected.
This even happens in the movie. Man, look at her go.
But in the true canon of the mask, this is not the case. And this leads to some, well, horrific imagery. The mask can pick up cars and knock over buildings with ease. He can dodge point-blank bullets and run fast enough to set the ground on fire. He has survived massive explosions, giant robots, and being kicked in the testicles so hard he flew.
Oh
Out
no.
of all the gore in those comics, that is the worst thing I've seen yet. But remember what we said before about him fighting Lobo? The guy who ate a city?
At one point, Lobo and the mask raced around the entire planet several times in the span of just a few seconds, and then crashed into each other in an absolutely gargantuan blast. Based on their after-trail rings and given an estimated time frame of less than half a minute, which fits given the context, they must have been going over 9 million meters per second.
Ah, what a couple of scamps.
There's only one way to really stop the mask, and that's by removing the mask itself.
Good luck trying. The only way is if the wearer has already decided to let it come off.
Yeah,
With the
that's what I was
power it
thinking.
gives, who'd want to?
Technically, the conscience of the person the mask possesses still exists and could be reasoned with or tricked into removing the mask.
Ah,
Like
okay.
when Lobo threw a guilt bomb at him after he murdered hundreds of people.
But the mask itself has an astronomically powerful influence on its host.
Right. I mean, who doesn't like letting loose every once in a while? We've covered a lot of vicious murderers on the show, but I've never seen one who has as much fun with it as the mask.
Let's rock this joint!
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
After watching
First, I've
Deadpool's,
got a hunger for some.
I swear if you cut the commercial, I'll strangle you both with an actual blue apron.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron.
okay, we're just gonna skip through this. Yeah, after watching Deadpool's little research and stuff, I got really scared because I was like, he was like, oh, I survived being disintegrated. It's like, well, how can Deadpool die then? You know, but then watching The Mask, it's like, okay, see, like I said, it's like Toon Force, right? Like Toon Logic. It's like, how do you kill that? So, yeah, I definitely feel like this is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. But let's see.
Oh!
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this mess. But there's only enough funding for a few minutes of animation, so we're skipping that part.
So it doesn't matter. Yeah, dude.
All right, Majora's mistake. You've got one
Nice
chance
joke.
to take that off. Penis metaphor! Huh?
Ah!
Woo! What a ride!
It's like, oh, this guy.
Got it. Actually, that's not canon. Let's just say I know the right people. With this continuity gem, I can rewrite anything I think needs fixing. I could stop
Including
Hitler from being born,
all the death
rewrite
battles.
the Star Wars prequels,
Ooh.
or even make you take off that mask.
No, no.
Stop it! No! This is over.
He snapped. Like Thanos.
Oh, wow! You weren't kidding! Ah, beans, we're in the storyboards!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Old chum, I think that zany stunt of yours ran out the budget. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green. Lucky for you, I have an idea!
What is happening? No, no. Gross. We're playing Fortnite. A single dollar.
Ah, that's it. Honey bun, we're good to go!
Wait. So you're telling me they did that to make money to then put into the show to then finish the animated battle? That is stupid.
What? Where'd you get that?
Oh, Jack, I'm already wearing it!
Oh no.
Look at the sky. He isn't me. Although the internet thinks he might be. Perhaps I've gone too far, far from my reality. I'll do this right.
What is-
I'm not a joke. What even is a chimichanga?
This has gone completely off the rails. Ooh, that's not good.
Fuck you.
Indeed.
Ah, there it is. Need a little bit of a kickstart. Strange.
Who's next? KO!
Yes, he's gone. He's finally
I
gone.
guess
He can
I was
never
right.
bother us again.
I guess I predicted right.
Why don't I feel as awesome as I should?
To be fair, given his more robust history, Deadpool held a solid advantage in experience and skill. He was relatively smarter and more, mentally put together in comparison. So it's possible he could have outsmarted the Mask, if given the chance.
Yes, if that chance was never gonna come. He had some really cool feats of strength and speed, but the Mask blew him out of the water. Like, who cares that Deadpool pulled around a 6-ton copter when the Mask knocked over a building weighing over 1,000 tons?
Yeah.
And comparing their speed,
It's that
he's 100
cartoon logic, man.
times
That's
faster,
the thing I
too.
was saying.
There's no contest.
Not to mention the size of the blast from the Mask and Lobo's collision equals 322 teratons of TNT, trillions of times greater than Deadpool's asteroid feat.
Whiz stuff, none of that matters. This is stupid. We pit Deadpool against a cartoon god. Like you said, the Mask could just say no to damage. Deadpool couldn't even really hurt him. This whole thing was a blowout and total stomp.
No, I mean, I guess you're right. We're supposed to be impartial, and we went too far. But Boomstick, it's too late to change it.
There's no way to
It's
mask
too late.
what we've done.
The winner is...
What the hell?
Dear Wiz and Boomstick, I know our relationship has been a rocky one, but I just wanted to say, thanks. Thanks for helping me rediscover who I am, who I really am. The past decade of memes and cosplays and Hot Topic shirts changed me, and I couldn't see it on my own. You made me remember my true self, missing feet and all. And with some help from this royalty-free Sarah McLachlan ripoff song, you can find in your hearts your true selves too. Sayonara, Death Battle. Sayonara.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Wiz, but I wish he was still around.
Yeah, me too. Oh no!
We have the power.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, and we immediately regret it.
It's me!
Hey, thanks for watching this interesting episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get by clicking the link down below.
Okay, so we were right. I think I have a positive, oh, we actually saw this one, right? Versus, All Might, yeah. That was a good one. Yeah, so I think I've gotten more right than wrong, so, not to brag. But yeah, no, that was good. I mean, that's kind of what I thought it was going to be, like, going into it, where it's going to be kind of wacky, you know? I didn't know that Deadpool was already in 2 other ones. Maybe if you want, we can always check out the other 2 Deadpool battles. But yeah, that was cool, you know, pitting these 2 weird characters against each other. It is, going into it, if you don't know the history, you know, it is kind of tough to decide who you think might win. Because like I said, Deadpool was like, his like regeneration abilities were kind of OP. And then also like his arsenal, right? But then, like I said, when you get cartoon characters, you know, what they call it, Toon Force, it's tough to win against it. Like if you're not, unless it's a cartoon going against a cartoon, it's hard for the cartoon to lose. You know what I mean? Because it's a cartoon, like anything can happen. You know, nothing matters. And again, I mean, you could say the same thing about comics, but comics at least sort of try to explain things, whereas in cartoon, you don't have to explain anything. You know, and like the rawest version of a cartoon, like with Looney Tunes, it's like you don't have to explain why they're able to do what they do. They just do it. Who cares? There's no continuity. There's no, what does it matter? So yeah, that's why it makes sense that the Mask won. But yeah, really cool, really fun. I like what they did with the live action parts, with the storyboarding parts. That was unique. And yeah, so let me know if you guessed it right. If you also guessed the Mask. Let me know what other death battles you want to see me do. Let me know what other animation stuff you want me to watch. And yeah, until next time, make sure to watch more cartoons.